I wanted to try something new. Today, I'm gonna do a voiceover of my videos. It was a jam-packed trip. We went to so many places in such a short time. Flew into Napoli, immediately took a train to Pompeii, which we loved. Definitely a highlight of the trip. Loved Pompeii. The city was awesome. We're getting coffee because we were very thirsty. Also, I got something that looks cheesy and potatoey and hammy. Oh, prosciutto. Do you like to say anything, Mom? Coffee. We needed to book a tour guide in the end, which was such a back and forth. I'm not even gonna get into it. But he was hilarious. You'll see him throughout the vlog. I've maxed out his volume because he was adorable.
This was made 2,000 years ago. Was painting.
But we freaking loved Pompeii. We walked the whole city. It took, honestly, most of the day.
Explosion is a document by another important personality, the Roman time.
It was beautiful. The art, these people were thinking. It was just gorgeous. One thing though, no lunch. Where do you eat lunch in a dead city? So definitely needed some snacks, but you know what? The train station had some crackers all the way. I do love crackers. Actually, that's a theme for this vacation, is that finding lunch was a struggle. I'm also simultaneously watching back to see what I said in my vlogs, and I'm just talking about the tour guide because he was an old man. He was kind of touchy. He'd poke at you. We quoted him the whole trip. He would literally be original. That was his favorite line. He'd point at something in Pompeii and be original. We loved him. But also he made us he was standing way too close, but we loved him. But honestly, would not have learned that much about Pompeii if we had just walked around the city. So if you go, I do recommend. So did Pompeii, but we're starving because my mom and dad do not get hungry for lunch. So me and Ella were hungry, mostly because, we're up early, so very early breakfast. So now we're in Sorrento. This is the hotel, white and blue vibes, very simple. It's really nice. Now we have to choose a restaurant. Luckily I had crackers though, because I think everyone's tired, so we're just kind of laying around. But good day overall. Just a little hungry, and we'll definitely be going grocery shopping so that tomorrow I have stuff in my bag. By the time we had dinner, I was hopped up on crackers, but dinner was awesome. And then we went back to the hotel. It was it was a cute hotel. I really liked the breakfast area and stuff. At this point we're in Sorrento. A lot of cats. Had some funny stories that I wish I could share. Shout out to Ella.
Okay, coming.
Anyway, from here on out, it's a lot of looking at scenery. It was beautiful. We were trying to go to Postano, but we went into this little woodworking shop, and it was just so beautiful, and we got so distracted. We were in there for over an hour probably. Missed our bus, had to go to the next bus because they're every hour. So worth it though. I have these two art pieces that are just fully handmade by this 92-year-old man. Doesn't even have glasses on. He was awesome. Then we went to Postano. I liked taking the bus there. You could take a ferry and see the coast from the water, but I liked being so high up and then you look down and it's drop. It was beautiful. Again, this was super chill. Honestly, the Amalfi Coast in the winter, it's a beach place. It's a pretty beach place. So when you can't go to the beach, a little bit less to do, but it's still very cute. And obviously people close shop early and then open again, and we were like a couple hours off with our jet lag. So we were always at the same time with like whenever everyone wanted to close. But we had some awesome lemon sorbetto or whatever. It was like a little visit, just like a cafe visit, and then we went back to Sorrento. Of course, we had pizza. I did not like my pizza. It was the special of the day, but I was rushed to choose it, so I did not like my pizza. And then the next day we went from Sorrento to Amalfi. We used like Sorrento as like our base for a couple days, and then we switched to having staying in Amalfi for a day. Again, we took the bus. I love buses. I'm a fan. Amalfi, of course, gorgeous. And oh my god, they had these little fountains everywhere that were basically just like decked out with like miniature toys. Like, I don't even know how to describe it, but they were full of goldfish and they had like little toys all over them. And I was obsessed. And we took this awesome hike and we went so deep into like the neighborhood, basically, I guess. And everyone grows like citrus. So cute. Anyway, the hike was awesome. In the summer, there's like a cafe or restaurant that's all the way at the top. I wish I could dive for rings. Shout out to New Girl. But anyway, it wasn't open, but it was an awesome hike.
We have matching hair, guys.
And there was this awesome cafe. Had like this awesome thing to eat. I forget what it was called, but it was so good. So good. We did go to the same cafe like 50,000 million times, aka twice. We were looking for somewhere to have dinner, and so we were on like a little walk because none of the restaurants were open yet, and we were starving. Well, I was starving. I'm always starving. In the end, we ended up going to like, they called it like the smallest town in Italy, and we went there, and it was legit like a town square, and that was it. We like ate at like a little fish restaurant there. The vibes were funny. Like, we could like not communicate with our waiter, which I loved. Like, we didn't speak Italian, he didn't really speak English, so that was awesome. My seafood carbonara, wow, that was awesome. I ordered the best. I usually do. It was very clearly like family run because like everyone was just like buddy and they were like hanging out. Like, someone would come in and they would just like chit chat, and we were like the only people in the restaurant. And to get there, we had to go through this like underground path, which was kind of hilarious, but I guess that kind of made sense. And back to our cafe. Hello. So we're on multiple days in. Like, I barely knew the day when it was like Toronto and I had a day-to-day life. Like, now I have no concept of what day it is. But anyway, so today we're in Amalfi. We did like a little walk. It was really pretty. But we like I think I already said this the day before, but we basically don't eat from breakfast until dinner. I need my 3 meals a day, and I'm definitely not hitting my usual protein intake. Like, I don't feel well if I don't eat like carbs and sugar and stuff. They just like, I know they don't sustain anyone, but they really don't sustain me. Anyway, so we just went for dinner and it was yummy, and I had a seafood carbonara and it was really good, but I was starving for a majority of the day. And so now my tummy, how do I even show you, is like a rock hard ball. Actually really hurts. And then tomorrow we're going to maybe take a boat and go to Salerno. And then from there, we'll head to Napoli and hang out there for a day. And then we'll go home. That's it. That's our little Amalfi Coast trip. This hotel was cute in Amalfi because we had this little balcony and we saw our parents' balcony and love. So on this day, we went from Amalfi to Salerno and then took a train from Salerno to Napoli. Off he goes. Our last day and a half was in Napoli. Honestly, good call taking the ferry. You could have taken a bus again, and I do love the bus, don't get me wrong. But the views, you don't get to see the full coast when you're on it. So this was perfect. Saw where we went hiking. Plus, I love a good ferry. Ferry is my favorite form of transit, 100%. And then trains. So this was perfect. Then we got to Napoli, had pizza again. Apparently this place is famous. The pizza was kind of wet. The lineup was long. We were 12. But I kind of liked this energy where the number was changing. Fun stuff. They had one pizza that had only tomato on it. I like cheese. This is my take. I like cheese. And then we walked around Napoli. We went to the Duomo di Santa Maria Assunto, which was beautiful. Assunta, which was beautiful on the inside. There was what do you call it? Where someone's buried underneath, and the ceiling in there was whoa. They love 3-dimensional wall art, I guess is what I'd say. Then we went to the archaeology museum. Obviously, good time. And they had this thing on the top floor that was astrological chart. That was fun, very cute. Took a photo with it. And we had, honestly, this was my favorite restaurant. I'm disappointed we didn't find this sooner. So the only spot they had was outside on the street, and cars would drive by us. When I mean by us, there's a hair between us. It was awesome. I loved it. No, that's not taken. No. So good. I had this caramelized onion pasta. I really liked that. Ella tried rum baba because she made a rum baba cake. Hers was really good, but it wasn't, I think, accurate because we did not like rum baba. Sorry to rum baba lovers. It just tastes so rummy. I don't even drink alcohol that much. And then the next day, we just did a walk around Napoli. Then he was ew, she's not really blonde. Walked around the coast, which was lovely. Saw a couple of the sites. It's always nice to see architecture. I love some good architecture. Fun. The coast was nice though because it felt open. I was kind of feeling cramped in the streets. This is coming from someone who lives in Istanbul, but it felt nice to see the water and have some sunlight. Didn't hit a cafe, which was disappointing. We eventually sat somewhere, but it was not a good cafe because we had passed by all the good ones by the time we chose one. Classic. But it was a lovely walk. And then that was it. We went to get our suitcases, hopped on our flights, and we went home. My parents got upgraded to first class. So me and Ella hung out in the regular old part of the plane while they were in the first class. And then we got home and it was pouring. Like the rain was crazy. So that was our trip. Let's see if me yapping the whole time over the videos is too overwhelming. And if it is, then I won't do this again. Love you guys. Thanks for watching.